Hi guys, Football-ManagerYouthDevelopment.co.uk here. In this episode I'm going to show you a Liverpool tactic that I've created. These tactics videos that I'm creating, I'm hoping that they'll going to assist people in on their Football Manager 2015 files. Obviously Liverpool are a great team with lots and lots of good players. They did really well last season in the Premier League. This season, maybe at the time of sort of making this video, they're not doing particularly maybe as well as they would have hoped, but yeah, certainly a very good team sort of nonetheless anyway. So this Football Manager tactic that I'm going to show you for Liverpool, hopefully you'll kind of like learn things if you are playing as Liverpool, and you should also learn some things even if you're not playing as Liverpool as well. So let's get straight into this tactic. As you can see, we've gone for Simon Mignolet in goal. That's pretty standard, I think, for Liverpool. He's obviously sort of marked his territory as being their #1 goalkeeper now. So yeah, he's doing really well in goal for them, and he is a very good player as well. You'll see this tactic. I've gone for a 4-1-2-2-1. Obviously, it's quite a nicely balanced formation, I think. Probably also you'll notice the biggest player I've probably left out of this starting 11 is Balotelli. I think with the other players that Liverpool have got, and certainly if Daniel Sturridge is playing, I probably would actually prefer to have Daniel Sturridge in the team rather than Balotelli, more simply because of work rate. On Football Manager 2015, Balotelli's work rate I think is about 5 or 6, which is just one part of his game that really kind of like does bug me. So yeah, that's the reason I have left Balotelli out on this formation. So what we've gone for Glenn Johnson as the right back, Lovren and Skrtel as the centre backs, and Moreno as the left back. Now Johnson and Moreno, I've just got them as fullbacks on the support duty. Now with Sterling and Coutinho, you're not exactly going to get a lot of kind of defensive cover, more so with Raheem Sterling. He's, you want that type of player to be really attacking and, just making sort of stuff happen, getting the crosses in and things like that. So what I've decided to do was have Moreno and Johnson just as fullback, so they can kind of venture forward if they so wish to, but they need to know that they do need to be supporting the defence. Their duty's not all just about kind of springing the ball forward and kind of helping the team out. They need to help in attack and defence basically. So yeah, that's their position. Sturridge and Gerrard, obviously in real life he is kind of almost playing that sort of quarterback role for Liverpool now. They've got him more in the kind of defensive midfielder position, just being able to kind of spring the ball all around the park. And to be honest, looking at his attributes on Football Manager 15, I've decided to do exactly the same with this tactic that I've created. I've got Gerrard in the deep line playmaker mid sort of position, just on the support role. Obviously Gerrard has got good kind of energy and work rate. I did kind of have a little bit of a think about putting two up top, obviously with Sturridge and Balotelli, but I felt that was probably a little bit too attacking. So what I have done is just put Gerrard, in the deep line playmaker position on support, just to provide a little bit more stability for the defence. I decided to put Joe Allen in the team. This one I wasn't really sure about. I did have to kind of put someone in the centre of the park. Maybe I could have put Philippe Coutinho just behind Sturridge, but I think that would have left the kind of left-hand side of the tactic a little bit unbalanced. So yeah, I have put Joe Allen in the team. A lot of people aren't too keen possibly on Allen in real life, but yeah, certainly on Football Manager, if you have a look at his attributes, he's got good work rate. Obviously he's got good passing and things like that, so I think having him as the box-to-box midfielder is quite a good idea on this sort of tactic that I've created here. Obviously we've got Gerrard as the deep line playmaker, and yeah, we've also got Jordan Henderson as like a roaming playmaker as well. Henderson in recent seasons has just come on like leaps and bounds. He's kind of got really a lot about him now. He's got he's got really good energy. His passing's good. He's strong player, can put in a tackle, can score goals. He's really kind of upped his game, Jordan Henderson, and he has got a lot of really good attributes and kind of things that he's been working on just to improve his overall game now. So yeah, basically with the roaming playmaker, they're kind of listed as being like the heartbeat of the team, and I certainly think Henderson has it in his locker to be that man basically, to like drive the ball forward in midfield, win the tackles in midfield, make things happen, start attacking moves and things like this. I've decided to put Raheem Sterling as a winger on just the attack duty on the right hand side. He's obviously not the biggest kind of player, Raheem Sterling. Although he does have really, really good work rate, he's not necessarily going to be putting the tackles in. And with his pace and his flair and skill, he's a player that you just want to use as a winger. Just kind of getting the crosses in and, just trying to give as much ammunition for Sturridge, who's obviously got plenty of pace at top, to just, kind of make things happen, basically. I've decided as well to put Coutinho just as an advanced playmaker on the left. Now, I think Coutinho is actually a massive, massive part of this tactic. You've obviously got Sterling on the right-hand side, who's just gonna be a winger, just looking to kind of run with the ball. But then you've got Coutinho on the left-hand side, who is going to be getting the crosses across for Sturridge, but he's going to kind of be a little bit more intelligent, if you get what I mean. Now, he's going to be sort of getting the ball, just kind of seeing what's going on. He's probably going to be looking for the runs of Henderson and Joe Allen from the middle. He's obviously going to have Marino just to kind of support him as and when he's needed as well. So I think Coutinho is a massive part of this tactic, and certainly someone that I think will really, really flourish in this type of tactic. Just being out on the wide, just kind of seeing what's happening, looking for people's runs, dropping the ball off, using a bit of flair and skill when he's needed to as well. So he should do really well in that position. Also, what I've decided to do is put Daniel Sturridge up top as an advanced forward. Now, on Football Manager, Sturridge is kind of like recommended role is as a poacher. But I think Daniel Sturridge has got kind of a bit more in his locker than just being a poacher. I think he can kind of like win the ball back. He's got good work rate just sort of like win the ball back as and when he can as well, which I think is a really, really good thing for Daniel Sturridge to be doing. So that kind of concludes the first bit of this tactics video, just sort of running through all the positions, why I've put people where they are. I think this tactic's kind of really, really well balanced in sort of terms of attacking and defending. Really, really happy with this Liverpool tactic that I've picked here. So the mentality that I've picked for this tactic as well, I've gone for control, and I've also gone for a sort of flexible shape as well. Now, I don't mind with this tactic if Marino and Johnson are bombing forward on the wings. I think it's quite good that Sterling can just be kind of like running around, just sort of getting the ball. Henderson kind of giving him that roaming playmaker role, so he can just kind of do as he pleases. Coutinho as well, I want him sort of like all over the pitch as well. So I think having the flexible sort of team shape should kind of do really, really well for this Liverpool team. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to just show you the team instructions now as well. Okay, so taking a look at the team instructions for Liverpool, obviously I've mentioned this is a sort of really, really balanced team in terms of a tactic. I think it's going to work really, really well. I think the main kind of sort of positions where we need to make things happen are on the wings. So you've got Sterling and Johnson down the right hand side, and Coutinho and Moreno sort of on the left. So what I've done, I've put the penetration as exploit the flanks, as I think this would be quite a good thing to do. I've gone for retain possession. I know obviously Liverpool do this a lot in real life, and I think it kind of just suits this team really to just sort of retain possession. I know in real life Brendan Rodgers likes them to pass shorter, but I think with Liverpool it's good to just have like a real high tempo. As you can see over to the right hand side, I have got them on a high tempo, just keep the pace up and just keep on top of the game, keep hassling the opponents and things like this as well. So yeah, I've got the kind of other possessioners play the ball out of defence. This is another thing that I think is really important, to just give the ball to Gerrard and then he can sort of have a look around, just see who's on for a cross as well. Now I've mentioned I've got Daniel Sturridge up front. On Daniel Sturridge's attributes on Football Manager for his pace are just absolutely ridiculous. He's really, really, really fast. So what I've decided to go for here is for low crosses and to hit early crosses. Now, a combination of this, low crosses and hitting early crosses, it should mean that Daniel Sturridge will get on a lot of the kind of crosses that are put in. Now, we've obviously got players like Sterling and Coutinho. Sterling's got unbelievable pace as well on Football Manager 2015. So he's going to be trying to, any crosses that are from the left-hand side from Moreno or from Coutinho, you'd expect that Sterling will be using his pace, to be in the position to receive them low crosses. But I think with this, that combination of hitting early crosses and low crosses up to Sterling, I think will just be absolutely killing it. One other thing that you might want to also add for this tactic is the close down more on the defending. So obviously Liverpool have really, really good work rate. I think the kind of players that they've got in on this tactic, they'll sort of close down anyway. Like none of them are what I'd sort of class as like lazy players, if you get what I mean. So this is the reason why I haven't put Balotelli in the starting lineup. I think having a high tempo for a team like Liverpool, it needs the high work rate, which is what this team's all about and what it's got. So yeah, this is the sort of team instructions to complement the tactic that I've made. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here, guys. I hope you found this tactic for Liverpool in 2015 sort of handy. I know a lot of people will be playing as Liverpool. So if you are sort of struggling with Liverpool, just give this tactic a go. Let me know how you go on. I'd like sort of lots and lots of comments on this video if you can. Obviously do as well hit that subscribe button, and please do hit that like button as well. And yeah, we're going to be back really, really soon for some more tactics videos. So yeah, get subscribed to the channel, guys, and we're I'm going to keep them videos coming thick and fast.